Man, I just wish like so many of us just wake up. So many of us just wake up, man. I will never think small in my life again. Like there's no way I can, like, to be in a place where you have to beg people for money. And I'm even thinking like the way jobs do it, they be like, oh, you know what, if you die, we'll give 80,000 to your family. Why are you trying to leave your inheritance when you are dead? Like, you can create inheritance right now. You can give them 80K right now. You can create value. I don't want people to enjoy my money when I'm dead. I'm gonna put my children like, oh, inherit my 401K. What? Why would another man give my children money? I have to build a legacy. I have to build my life in a way that I educate my children. If they want to take over my business, they want to take over my land, fine. I have to educate them on something that they don't need a degree to go and attain. They don't need, all they need is teachings, practicals. If you can understand the environment, you can create business, you can understand people, that's it. You win. And you have to choose everything that you want to do. You have to take control. You have to make your decisions. Yes, you can get opinions from people, but you have to follow your gut feelings. Like sometimes you'll be in rough situations. That's just life. Life fucking happens. You may want to start something, something happens. Life will always happen. It's there is dead because that's what life does. When you commit to something, life is gonna say, are you really committing to this thing? You say you want to save 10K a year, you want to put whatever you want to start with. Life is gonna throw some issues that are always going to need money. Are you committed to what you say? You want to go to the gym every day and lose weight. Life is going to bring some type of events, some type of sickness, are you committed to that? How much are you going to be accountable? How much are you going to say that you want to do it? How much are you going to be disciplined in order to do what you say you want to do? That's what I've been seeing. Like, that's what life says. Like, life would test you. Life tests you. And that's why some people, anytime, even maybe you want to walk up and approach a girl, I don't know why people will laugh. There's this culture that you approach a girl, people laugh. I don't know why. But you going past that failure and saying that, okay, you are here to socialize, you are here to go outside, you want to meet people, it doesn't matter. Like, you take the test, you take the challenge. Like, life challenges you, right? Life tests you. Like, are you going to be committed to what you say you are going to do? If that's something that benefits you, because right now, me, I'm committed to really get out of debt, creating multiple streams of income, start thinking about opportunities in order to create some type of wealth and income stream that I'm able to just experience life and build and keep creating. Because life is a gift and I'm here to enjoy life. I'm here to live. I'm here to serve people. I don't want any limited beliefs, any limited mindset. And that's why I will really, somebody who have my mindset, that's why I'm sharing. Because if you have my mindset, if you think like this, I'll be happy to hear your opinion. If not, still comment down below. Let me hear your opinion, what you think about rich and being poor. Because I say it's a mindset. And life, we are here because of our decisions that we made. I say I want to get out of debt so bad because I made that decision to get into debt. I don't know if it's a good decision or bad decision when I was making it, but now I know it's a stupid decision because I was very young and I'm taking big amount of money to complete a degree. Now I see that it's bad. Maybe it worked for some people, but for me, it doesn't work for me. For me, it's stupid. I shouldn't have done it, right? I'm really angry, but maybe I'll be happy with the same mindset. Like when I was taking it, I had the mindset to, oh, I believe in school. I want to do this. I want to have a degree. I want to be an accountant. I want to be a businessman. So I can fucking work for somebody else and try to save money because now I only work this much. Now I'm capped. Now it's like I make this amount of money. It's like, for me, it's like almost a system. It's a saying that there is this allegory of a cage where there are people that I don't think they are even blind. They live in a dark cage, and they just perceive for so long. They just think that that's the world they have. That's all they have. But one of them escaped one day and actually saw the world, like, and saw that they are just living, seeing darkness all the time in shadows. Like, the world is actually bright. The world is good. They are living in a cage, but they never believe because that's what they have. Like, belief is something that's so strong. To change someone's belief is like, for example, you see a Christian, you see a Muslim, it's hard to convince each other because that's their belief. They grow up believing that. It's so difficult to change that belief. So if you keep thinking poor, you will always be poor and you will die poor. Like, the poor gets poorer because it just gets worse because you just keep thinking poor. I have a friend, he's back home in Cameroon. He always tells me about, oh, now I find myself in big debt because my brother wanted to go to Dubai, so I had to borrow money and help him. Like, why are you helping him? If he wanted to go to Dubai, let him get his own money. Let him take his own loans. Why will you take loans for another person? It makes no sense. And he's struggling to pay it. But the thing is, he was making 90,000 francs, but now he's making 400,000. But he keeps on seeing himself like struggling even more, that he's making more. So I was like, wow, that's really, like, it's almost like a behavior. Poverty is a behavior because he thinks like that. He always thinks that when money comes, he has to go out. So he was going to school, an agricultural school, and there was one man who took him and took care of him. So what happened was, the guy just got paid, but there's no money left, and he's even telling me that he's struggling. But then the guy that took care of him when he was going to school is going to get married. And the guy felt, for the first time, the guy called him and begged him that, oh, you can support my marriage with 200K. And this guy, I just talked to him how many days ago, he didn't even have 10,000 francs. So he called to borrow me money, which I'm telling you that, bro, stop borrowing money, because you keep on wanting to help people when you don't have anything. Everybody is going to fall down. But I guess he still hasn't listened, but he came and still borrowed me for money to get more into debt. I'm like, bro, you already owed millions. Why are you doing this? Because, like, he just has to be honest and tell the man, I don't have anything. Yes, I understand you make a lot of money, but bro, you have a lot of debt to pay and you can't even keep anything. And the money you're about to give that guy, you don't even have. So why will you borrow money more, get into more debt to help somebody? Why? The poor decisions that we make, it will never end, because every time you have money, situations always come up. Life is always going to test you. If you don't keep the money, how will you grow the money? How will you see opportunities to invest and start up businesses? Like, if you don't keep your money, then you don't have any money. It doesn't matter how much you make. If you make $10,000 every month, if your expenses are more than that, you don't have anything. Because how you're actually in debt, you're actually not making anything. So what's the point to even make more money? Some people can make like 6 figures, but they cannot save anything. They are still begging money. But some people can make very little, but they're actually saving. They actually know how to manage the things. I always tell people, like, if you cannot manage $10 or even $1, you cannot manage $100. You cannot manage $1,000. You cannot manage $10,000. So some of us, we don't have money, but we are blaming, oh, the government is not giving us good jobs. Bro, we have a job. Like, what more are we asking? We have two hands, two legs. We have opportunities to think and grow rich, but we cannot do the bare minimum for ourselves. It's just shocking. If you don't change your mindset about money right now, if you don't change your mindset about being rich, if you don't start making better decisions, man, just look at it like where you are right now. It's almost like a cycle, right? You work, you pay the bills, you buy the fancy clothes, you want to look good. I get it. I get it, bro. But I think also when I had that poor mindset, the one thing that made me go back to school, I was pressured, right? I was pressured by family. I was thinking that, oh, maybe this money is not enough. But only if I had saved, then I would see the money. Because when I looked at my tax return, it wasn't like I wasn't making money. I was making a lot of money. So I'm like, damn. That's why people are chasing status. People are chasing bachelor's degree, doctorate, because they associate that with you making money. But it doesn't matter how much you make. And I wanted to come back to school to get a bachelor's degree. Bullshit. But like I say, it's my opinion. I don't need a degree to be alive. I don't need a degree to live my life. I don't need a degree to start up multiple businesses. I don't need a degree to do anything. People out there doing big things with nothing. No degree in the name. Like, it's just action. Just experience life, live life, chase whatever you want. It's free. Like, literally, life is free. Stop listening to people. Go out there and live life. Go out there and start the business that you want. Go out there and meet people, different cultures. Go out there and fucking live. Live life. Stop staying in one city for more than 10 years. Relocate if you want. Okay, nobody cares about you. The thing is, one thing that is so funny is that people who think poor, they always think like people are about to get them. Oh, this person's gonna get me if I share this secret, or I have this business idea but I don't want to share. Bro, you are not the first one who will come up with a business idea, and you will not be the last one. It's just something you imagine. It's an idea. Put it to reality, put it to practice. Get people who can help you if you need them. Like, think big. Think big. What if the business idea becomes something that makes you good, or makes you being able to reach a lot of people and then teach them? Like, just expand your mind, open your thoughts, and just practice abundance. Practice abundance. You have enough. You have enough. You don't have to beg. You have enough. You are building for yourself. It doesn't matter your age. If you are young, if you are old, it doesn't matter. Bro, God already died for you. God died so you can live your life free. Why will you be in a system? It's almost like we are coming out from a cave, inside a cage, because now it's like people have their own keys to their own prison. I would say their prison is like their house, or their mortgage, or the car note. Those are our prison. Those are what we're attached to. So we're working for someone just to give it out to these materialistic things, to look better, to have the new Gucci hat, to have the best belt, to have the new iPhone or Jordans on. Yes, you can have that when you manage your money, when you have it. But sorry, you cannot have that when you are living paycheck to paycheck, when you only have one source of income, when you are struggling about money, when you are not saving, when you are not investing in multiple opportunities or in to do business. You cannot go ahead and buy materialistic things just to look good, because that's a bad financial decision. But if you are looking good, probably it's for your social media, or maybe that's giving you income. Now you are using that as an investment, right? So you have to think well before you buy things. Even when I rent a house, like this is my last year that I'm going to rent, because rent is just taking away money. It's another expense. Do I even need this house? Now I start questioning myself, how can I live totally free? So everything that I make, I'm not chained to I need to pay my bill, because now I don't need to pay my bill. How can I make in a way that I can use this house that I'm living in to give me money? Like, you have to expand your head, expand your thoughts, expand your mindset. I think the goal of education, that's why I hate the school so much, because the goal of education should be able to teach us how to be self-sustaining, how to able to use our resources in order to make us money. And we can say blah blah blah, but especially people going through these materialistic things, you buy the latest iPhone and you are flashing it out, but you are not creating content on that phone. Like, use your phone to generate some type of, like, that's why I say at the end of the day, it's more like your decision, if you are lazy or not, if you want it or not. There's no one to be blamed. Like, at this point, just say there is no one to be blamed. In this generation, there is no one to be blamed but yourself. It's your decision. You choose to be rich, you choose to be poor. Point blank, period. You have small, manage it. You don't have an iPhone yet, fine. You save if that's your goal, to buy it. Like, that's it. I think when I was back in Cameroon, I was complaining so much. I called my uncle because I thought, oh, this guy is rich. I was like, buy me a bicycle. If I'd done my own research, bicycles, I can even buy second-hand bicycles for like 5,000. But I've remembered multiple opportunities where some of my uncles will come and give me money, and it will even be more than 5,000. But I don't use that money. I don't save that money to buy the bicycle that I like, but I'm calling other people to buy it for me. It makes no sense. Because when I have money, I always either dash the money, give it out, or to impress. For what? To buy new things? Invest in something that you like. Invest in something that is going to create. I could have started up multiple businesses. And the problem is not even about starting up businesses, like about, because people can start up businesses, but they complain because they don't manage the income from their business. Like I said, management is so important. Like, you have to learn how to save. Like, you just have to learn how to make better decisions. You cannot have profit and you go and eat all your profit from your business, and then you say the business is not working out. No, you invest back into the business. What do you need? Are you doing farming? Do you need a warehouse? Do you need a machine that's gonna grind some type of product like your maize? Like, bro, think. Invest back into it. That's how you multiply. If you cannot manage that small you have, how are you going to grow? Obviously, it's not going to work because of the poor decisions. Yes, you can make good decisions and it still don't work. That's life. Life happens and you keep on. You learn from it, you move on. You keep going. That's just life. Think well. Think about the positive. Stop thinking about the negative and making you lazy and not doing anything. Think about the positive. Think smart and enjoy life.